This was Harvey Willgoose's last Christmas. Celebrating with his family, his older sister Sophie, his brother Lewis. A little over a month later, the 15-year-old was dead.
I led him out and he said, "I love you, Mum. Shut the door behind me."
These were the last words Caroline Willgoose would ever hear her son say. A few hours later, she got a phone call to say he'd been stabbed.
And as I'm on phone, police car just came up front and saying, "You need to come, you need to come." And then they shoved us into this room at Children's Hospital and waited for you to come. And as Sophie and Mark walked in, I picked my phone up and someone put R.I.P. Harvey. And these two ladies ran in and I said, "Someone's just told me that he's died," and they said he's passed away. Well, I just started screaming.
We all were.
It was just
horrific.
Harvey was killed at school by a fellow student, a boy, also 15. The court heard they used to be friends but had taken opposing sides in a recent fight between other students. The day Harvey was stabbed, the defendant and Harvey had messaged each other. "You in school?" Harvey asked the defendant, who he can't name for legal reasons. "No," he replied. "Is it beef I want?" Harvey asked, meaning, was there a problem between who? Me and you? Yeah. "No, but if you want beef, we can have it," the defendant replies. The court saw CCTV showing the defendant just hours later during the lunch break stabbing Harvey with a 13-centimetre hunting knife. As teachers approached, he told them, "I'm not right in the head." In court, the defence said the boy's actions that day were the result of a long period of bullying, poor treatment and violence, that in the moment he stabbed Harvey, he thought he was under threat and that he lost control. The jury rejected this and found him guilty of Harvey's murder.
Nobody's won here. His parents have got an empty bed. He's ruined his life. He's got this to live with for the rest of his life. There ain't no winners in carrying knives.
During the trial, the court heard how the defendant had had previous violent outbursts at school, including one in which a teacher had felt threatened. The police found photographs on his phone of him posing with knives. And on one occasion, teachers even reported him to the police after the defendant's own mother had got in contact with them to say she had found what turned out to be an axe in his bag at home just months before Harvey was killed.
For Harvey's family, there are now questions about how these incidents were handled.
Do you think if things had been taken as seriously as you would have hoped, that it could have been a different situation?
Definitely. 100%. 100%.
So do you still have a lot of questions for what happened?
Yeah.
In a statement, Harvey's school said they are engaging with an investigation aimed at addressing and answering these questions to leave nothing unresolved for a school community and a family who have lost so much.
I blame myself.
Why would you blame yourself?
So we badgered him to go to school and I feel like we've led him into a lion's den. But I don't think people realise since this, kids have come forward and said that there is a problem in all schools with knives. I'm not scaremongering, but it is a way of life now for kids and it needs to stop and we need to get knife archers. I want knife archers in schools and colleges and I want people to go into schools. I'll go into schools and talk about the devastation of what knife crime does.
How has it left you as a family? What happened?
For me, he had a short life, but he had a good life. And he crammed everything in. And you have to take the positives from that. Sorry.
I feel that he was put here for a reason. That's how I feel. And that's why I can't let myself go until I've put things right for him.
Caterina Vitozzi, Sky News in Sheffield.